Hi guys, in this video I'll explain what low power mode is on the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max, how it works and when you should use it to save battery instantly. So first, what's the low power mode? Basically it's Apple's quick switch to make your battery last longer. The moment you turn it on, your iPhone cuts down background activities, lower display brightness slightly, pause automatic downloads and mail fetch, and this way it reduces some visual effects. You will notice the battery icon turns yellow. That's how you know it's enabled. Now, how do you turn it on? So the easiest way to do this is to open the control center, and in control center you can add this button if you don't have it by default. So open it, click plus button, click add control. Here you will see low power mode. Here you can even search for it, low power mode, press and hold on it, or just click it, yeah, and it will be added to your control center. Now you can tap on it, and as you can see low power mode is on and off. For example, when it's on, as you can see, your battery icon on the right corner of the screen is yellow. Okay, and cool. You can also enable it from settings. You can open settings, you can find battery here, and in battery you will see here power mode, and you can enable low power mode. This is the same, but you can do it by one click or by using settings, right? Cool. Here's something useful. Your iPhone will automatically suggest turning it on when your battery hits 20%. But you don't have to wait. You can switch it on any time you need extra battery life, like when you're traveling, playing games, or stuck without a charger. And quick tip for you, low power mode turns off automatically once you charge above 80%. If you want it to stay on longer, just go back to the settings and switch it on again. So yeah, that's low power mode of the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max, what it does, how to turn it on, and how it helps save battery instantly. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like, subscribe for more iPhone tips, and let me know in the comments, do you keep low power mode on all the time or just when your battery is low? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Hello, in this video I'm going to show you the top tricks on iPhone 17 Pro Max. Okay, so we have a lot of cool features on our iPhone 17 Pro Max, and I'm about to show you the most interesting of them. So, we can begin with the 3D photos. To enable that effect, we need to open up our photos. Now simply select the photo that you want to edit into the 3D. Also, you need to be connected into some kind of a network. In my case, I'm using the Wi-Fi. It will work just fine. Now we can see that on the right side we have this small icon right in here, and we can click on that, and now it's generating the spatial scene. Alright, and now as you take a look, we have this cool 3D effect on that photo. When I'm moving the phone, you can see that those characters on the photo are in 3D. They look like a real person, and we have that cool 3D effect. So that's how this mode works, and it is really cool. Okay, next thing that I'm about to show you is the adaptive power mode. To do that, open up the settings, go into the battery, scroll down, and click on power mode, and make sure that the adaptive power and the adaptive notifications are enabled. You can read about it down below. When your battery usage is higher than usual, iPhone can extend your battery life by making performance adjustments such as lowering display brightness, allowing some activities to take longer, or turning on low power mode at 20%. That's really worth enabling. So, another thing is enabling simply the battery percentage, because defaultly our battery on the bar will look like that, and we don't even know how many battery we have left. To see the battery percentage, simply enable that feature down below, and now we can see that we have, in my case, 30% of that battery. So that's how we can do it. Really easy thing, but worth enabling. Okay, next thing is a possibility to quickly switch between the landscape and the portrait mode in the camera app. Let's launch the camera, then rotate into your front camera in the photo mode, and now thanks to that, when you will click on that icon, you'll be able to quickly change between landscape and the portrait mode, just like that. Really cool. And when you click on the icon next to it, you'll be able to zoom to use the 1x zoom or quickly change into 0.5 zoom. Just like that. Really easy thing. Next thing is the center stage. Again, when you are in this mode, you can see this icon on the top. If you click on that, you have your center stage enabled, and in here you can enable or disable the auto zoom and the auto rotate for your own comfort of use. Okay, when it comes to the camera itself, we also have a cool feature when we go into the video, and we can use the dual video mode. To do it, click on those dots on the right corner and now select the dual capture. Thanks to that, we'll be able to record a video in both cameras at the same time. So we'll record using the front camera and the back camera, basically the main camera. Alright, to record, simply hit the button, and now the record is going, and now I will wave in front of the front camera so you can see my hand, and now I will do the same in front of that camera. Now I will save just to show you that it has been actually recorded in the proper way. We can see those two windows. On this one you can see me from the front camera, you can see me waving, and now I will wave in front of the second camera. So as you can see, this mode works just fine, and it's pretty cool. Alright, next thing that I want to show you is the 48 megapixel mode in our camera. To enable that, first go into the settings, now go into camera, go into formats, and make sure that ProRAW and resolution control are enabled. Thanks to that, when we go into the camera, then the photo mode, you can click on that icon, and now we can set the resolution into 48 megapixel. Thanks to that, the quality of our photos will be simply the highest, and they will look in the best way. Thanks to that, you can do it right in here. Okay, now in this version of iPhone, when we go into the settings, then the battery. Okay. Now we'll be able to see how much time it's going to take for our phone to be loaded. But first, to check it, we need to, of course, charge our phone. So give me a second. Okay, I have connected my phone, and now as you take a look, now we'll see how much time it's going to take for our phone to load. You can see that to get to 80% of our battery, we need a little above 1 hour, and when it comes to the 100%, it's going to take about 2 hours to fully load our battery. That's a really cool thing that we can monitor. And now I can unplug my cable. It won't be necessary. Now let's go forward. Next thing is a possibility to highlight the image to search in the screenshot. For example, first I need to find something that I want to take a screenshot of, maybe even this photo. Now let's take a screenshot of it. Oh, my bad, wrong button. Take a screenshot, and now you can circle this screenshot. Wait, something wrong happened. It didn't want to launch. I think I have turned off that feature. Give me a second. Okay, I know why it didn't want to work. That's because the Apple Intelligence wasn't turned on. If you want to use it, open up the settings, find Apple Intelligence and Siri, enable it, and it will also need to download some things for a while. And now it should work. So let's perform that again. It should be fine. Yeah, now we can draw, as you can see. So select the part that you want to find about. Now scroll up. Click on continue, and now we can see the results from Google based on our photo. And as you can see, we have similar photos. Below we have the links, and that's how we can get some information about the things that we simply see on our screen. So that's the thing that I wanted to show you. Now it works, but remember that you need to enable the Apple Intelligence and wait until everything gets downloaded. Okay. Next thing is resizing the apps. To open up the menu, to adjust that, simply on your home screen hold on an empty space. Now click on the edit button and click on customize. Now we can change the theme right in here, but when it comes to resizing the apps, we have those two icons on the right side. Now we have the default size, but we can simply make the icons bigger when we will select the icon next to it. That's how we can do it. I'll stick to the normal one though. Simply select the size that you want to use. Okay, another cool thing is a possibility to change the themes. Currently we have the default, but we can select the dark, clear, or the tinted. And now let me show you the best thing that when it comes to the customization. When we will select the tinted mode, in here we can select the color of our icons. But down below we have those four buttons. When we will click on the first one, you can see that this iPhone set colors to gray. It's like the gray color. And why did it pick the gray? That is because the backside of our iPhone is in that color. Or actually it's maybe like really dark blue, or I would call it gray. I don't know exactly how this color is officially named in the Apple, but we have that color, and when you click on that icon, the iPhone knows which color it has, and he is adjusting the color of the apps into the color of its back. Really, really cool thing. Same thing with the second icon, but this time iPhone is selecting the color based on our case. This works only with the dedicated Apple cases. In my case, I have the clear one, and that is why the iPhone selected the this color. Simply, we have the clear icons. Really, really cool. When you click the third icon, you can manually simply select the color. And if you click the last icon, you'll be able to select the color based on your wallpaper. Simply move this circle around your wallpaper. Let's select it, for example, into that part. Now release, and as you can see, the colors became blue. Really, really cool thing. So that's how you can adjust that. Really, really cool thing. Okay, next thing, as we go forward, we can go into the lock screen, and we can also select this partial effect that I was showing you in the beginning for our lock screen. So first, let's turn off our screen. Let's hold on our lock screen. Oh, something lagged. Okay, and now type your passcode if you have one. Now let's click on new lock screen. Let's add a photo from our gallery. Again, let's use that photo, for example. Okay, and as you take a look, in here we have, again, in the place where I'm pointing at, we have that 3D button, just like we had in the gallery. You can do it. Now it will generate this partial scene, and as you take a look, again we have that 3D effect of our lock screen. Really, really cool. As you can see, even the clock works in that way. As you take a look. In good angle. Really, really cool thing worth enabling. Okay. Also, what I highly recommend is to select the clock and use the basic font. Thanks to that, as you take a look, when we will extend the clock, you can see that it's behind some characters. Thanks to that. Of course, everything is depending from which lock screen you are using, and I mean what is on it. Because as you take a look, for example, we cannot make the clock behind this woman in the middle, but when we will do it and when we will expand to the downside, the clock is behind the man in the center and the woman behind her head. That's how the clock also works. Really, really cool. To add it, simply click on Add. And now we have really cool lock screen. 3D lock screen. Okay. We can also select the photo shuffle for that. To do it, again, let's launch the menu. Okay. Let's click on plus right now and let's select the photo shuffle. Click on choose photos, and for our lock screen, let's select, for example, this photo, and this photo. Click on save. Again, for each wallpaper, we can, not the wallpaper, for each lock screen, we can select the spatial scene. If you tap, you'll be able to see the next lock screen. Let's enable the spatial effect for all of them. Also in here. You can also change the shuffle frequency, hour, unlock or tap. For now, I will select on tap. And what is cool also, that when we will select the size of our clock on each screen, and then when you will save it, and now when you will tap, you can see that even the size of the clock is being adjusted based on the photo. So on this lock screen, I have set this size of the clock. On this one, I have set the basic, and in here I made it in the biggest way. And as you can see, when I'm tapping to see another photo, the clock also adjusts. Really, really cool thing. Okay, next thing that I want to show you is this button right in here. Basically, when you click on that, you can quickly launch the camera. And now, when you'll be moving on it gently, you'll be able to notice that you have possibility to change something, but in my case, I think that I have turned that off. So don't worry, I'll show you how you can turn it on. Go into the settings, then go into camera, and now go into camera control, enable the camera adjustment, and select customize. Okay, and now it should work. Yeah, so as you can see, I can, for example, change the camera when I'll slide on our bar. On our button, I can adjust the zoom level. When I'll go to the left side, I can change the zoom level, the depth, the exposure level, the styles, and also the tone. But what I like to do is to simply select only one action for our button to use in the camera. I like, for example, only select the zoom level, just like that. And now when I'll be taking photos, I can easily change the zoom level. When I will tap again, I will simply take the photo. Or what I like to do also, which mode I like to use, is the exposure instead of the zoom. Now I will slide and the exposure level will be changing. Also really cool thing. Okay, that's what I wanted to show you. Now you might didn't know that when we will open up when we launch the torch, we can adjust its power, just like that. I'll even turn off the light to show you how it works. So when I'll slide to the downside, I can select the power of my flashlight. But the thing that you might didn't know about that, when you slide left or right, you can center the light of your flashlight. So now it's going only forward. And when you go to the right side, you can basically expand it. Really cool thing that you might didn't know about. Just like that. Okay. Let's go forward. Now, I'm wondering if there's something more. Yeah, there is. The last thing. You can lock your apps by using your Face ID. So let's say maybe it will work with the App Store, or maybe not. I just need to take a look. Do I have my Face ID even set? Because it only works if you have your... Oh, of course I don't have my Face ID set, so I will do that in a second. Okay, now it will work. So when you hold on an icon, you can select Require Face ID. And now the only way to launch the reminder is by scanning our face. Click on the reminders. Select Require Face ID. Now scan your face. You can see this icon that it went fine. And now when someone will want to open the reminders, it needs to scan your face to let you through. For now, I'll turn it off. Don't require Face ID. Again, scan your face to confirm. And that's how this mode works. So thanks to that, we can keep away unwanted people from entering our apps that we want to protect. So it's really cool security feature. Alright, that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.
Hi everybody and welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. Today I do have the iPhone 17 Pro Max and we are going to go through the dynamic island in this phone and experience all the features that it has. So actually, dynamic island, even though it's big, as you can see here, it has a lot of cool features. For example, here we can play a timer. For example, let me open timer in my phone, which will be in clock application, timers. Let me set it for example, 18 minutes. And now let's tap start. Now if I close this application, we can see that it's over here at the top in the dynamic island. That's nice. And if we tap that, we will be redirected straight to the timer. In apart from the timer, we can play the stopwatch. If we tap start here, we'll see this at the top. At the moment, I need to delete this timer over here. Cancel. Now stopwatch. If we close that, we can see that this here we have stopwatch. Apart from that, here on the dynamic island, as in the previous iPhones, we do have the music and audio playback, and here we'll be having the album cover and the notes that are playing currently. Here we even do have the AirPod connection battery status, incoming calls, outgoing calls, even screen recordings indicator. So here if I tap screen recording and exit that, here as I can see we have second feature like screen recording near this. So let me quickly delete this this stopwatch, and as I can see here we have screen recording in the background. If we tap that and tap this, we can stop this screen recording. For me it's a very cool feature, so that we have here this dynamic island and a lot of cool features in here. Apart from that, here we have even the voice memos. So let me open the voice memo, record, wait a moment, record, and if we exit that we can see that here we have, as I can see, the notes, I mean the sound and time that we are currently playing. I really like this feature actually, because you can see that something's in the background, and we can see that we are really recording this sound, not that something has shut or something like that, or lagged. And apart from that, from the voice memos, here we have the Maps navigation. It works the same with the Apple Maps, like with the Google Maps, or with Waze, global navigation, Uber navigation, etc. Let me, for example, search for the Apple HQ in Cupertino. Directions. Start will be, for example, in our location, which will be, wait a moment, let me just quickly do my location at first. Here, location, within the app, precise location, and now here we are, search Cupertino, directions from here. Now okay, my location, and here as I can see we don't have any any directions to the Apple HQ, but we can search, for example, the Warsaw in Poland, because it's locally here. Now go. If we close now this, we can see the direction we have to go now, and if we tap that we can see that
starting route to Warsaw.
It's
You can
actually
ask Siri
correct.
to report any crashes or hazards you see.
Here we can tap Android, and the same thing works with the Google Maps. And apart from that, here they have the Apple Pay transaction confirmation here, some Uber and delivery, ride sharing, sport applications, flight tracking, fitness applications, every single thing that we can have it's here. Of course, some applications don't support the dynamic island, but if your application does, it will appear over here, and you can tap that to open the exact application. And actually, here we have even the Face ID. Here we have this, as you can see, silent button, silent notification, charging status, airdrop transfers, personal hotspot, low battery alerts, airplane mode on or on off. Actually, we have a couple of options here. So yes, actually that's how to use the dynamic island. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comments below. I will try to respond them as soon as possible. Goodbye! Hi everybody, and welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. Today we'll go through the optimized battery charging on your iPhone 17 Pro Max, and if you should enable this option. So as I can see in the charging settings, we do have the option optimized battery charging. How to go to that? At first we need to go to settings, tap battery, scroll down to the charging, and it's here, optimized battery charging. And now, what is optimized battery charging? Optimized battery charging is a feature that reduces battery aging by learning your daily charging routine, and it's limiting the charge to 80% until you need the 100%. Usually it does it overnight. It helps prevent your iPhone from sitting at 100% for long periods, which stresses the battery over time. This feature uses on-device machine learning to predict when you normally unplug your iPhone. So, how does it work? You plug in your iPhone overnight, your iPhone charges up to 80%, then it pauses the charging, and then it resumes charging to 100% just before you typically wake up or unplug. So that's how it works, actually. That's how it works. And the now we have to talk about should you keep it on. So actually this option sounds very good for us, because if you charge your phone overnight regularly, and if you want to extend the battery's long-term health, and if you're planning to keep your iPhone for multiple years, and if you don't mind slower full charge overnight, you should keep it on. But turn it off if your schedule is inconsistent and you need 100% charge faster, or you often need full battery early in the morning and you don't want to wait, or you're traveling or using public or shared chargers and want a quick charge. And actually you can bypass it anytime by tapping charge now, and it's paused at 80%. So it's up to you actually if you want to have it enabled. Personally, on my iPhone 16 Pro, I had it enabled for a year actually, almost, and now I do have 94% of the battery. So yeah, that's how it works actually. And that's it for this video. If you found it helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave a like on the video. It's very important to us. And that's it. Hope it helps you and have a nice day. Goodbye! Hi everybody, welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. Today I'm going to tell you how does the low power mode in your iPhone 17 Pro Max works and how to use it. So actually, I don't recommend to have your battery saver enabled all the time, so low power mode actually. I don't recommend to do so, because I recommend to have it only when you have your phone at 20%, 30% or 40% if you know that you'll use your iPhone a lot today. But I don't recommend to have your iPhone on the 80% or 90% like this and turn on the low power mode here. It's completely useless and it will just make your iPhone perform worse. And I think that there are no such applications that will cut your battery like that with ease. Of course, apart from games. So what is the low power mode and what it does? It changes some features in your iPhone. It changes some settings to save the power in your iPhone and extend its battery life for today. So for example, we do have the mail fetch. It's changed to manual with the no background checks. We have disabled background app refresh. We have reduced animations. We've reduced the motion in our iPhone. We have slightly dimmed the screen brightness. We have our auto lock set to 30 seconds instead of never, for example. We have our 5G disabled and set to LTE, for example, depending on use actually, but yes. We have iCloud photos temporarily disabled, syncing with your iCloud. We have Siri disabled or unless manual triggered. We have our CPU performance slightly throttled to save power, and applications may pause background sensing or downloading when we have our low power mode on. How to know when it's on? Here this battery icon will be yellow, and it will give you a prompt to enable the low power mode when you have it at 20%, and when you have it enabled it will turn off when charging past 80%. And now how to enable that? At first you can go to settings, and now we can go to battery. Here we have to go and toggle the save power mode on. It will be over here. No, not over here. It will be over here. Charging, not charging. Power mode. Here in power mode. Pardon me, it's my mistake. I'm tired. Here, as you can see, we have low power mode. We have to tap that to enable and continue. As you can see, here we have our background battery icon yellow. We can disable that from here, and now we can go here to the home screen. The second way is in the control center, which is easier, but at first we have to tap add this icon. So scroll from the top right corner to the middle one, to the middle of the screen. Hold your finger in the background of the control panel, tap Add a control, and now here we do have low power mode. Tap that, you can tap on the background and tap it to enable. Now you have your low power mode enabled. And the third way is using the Siri. Let me activate the Siri at first. Hey Siri, activate low power mode. Now as I can see, it's done. And that's how it works. If you have any questions, ask any comment below. And as I said, that's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye.
Hi guys, in this video I'll show you how to check the battery health on iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max, and I'll also share a few simple tips on how to keep your battery lasting longer. So let's start with checking. So at the very beginning, just open settings. We are here. Scroll down and tap battery. Now go into battery and battery health. So it's here, battery health. And here you have battery health. So we can, sorry, not click, but here we have maximum capacity, right? So maximum capacity is the number. This number tells you how much charge your battery can hold compared to when it was brand new. If it says 100%, so perfect. Over time, this number slowly goes down, and that's totally normal. Below that, you'll also see the, as you can see, not here maybe, here we have no options, but here, in battery, in charging, yeah. Here, as you can see, we have optimized battery charging and charge leaving. As you can see, here we have this option. For example, we can charge our smartphone maximum to 95%. It's a very cool feature. It can help you to leave your battery just a bit longer, because when you charge your smartphone max on 95%, it will never be overcharged. So it's a very good idea to if you wanna just make your battery life longer, whole battery life. And it's very good to enable clean energy charging. In your original iPhone, will try to reduce your carbon footprint by selectively charging when lower carbon emission electricity is available. So that's it guys. Hope this video was helpful for you. Please consider to leave a like and a comment below.
Hi, in this video I'm gonna show you how to verify whether your iPhone 17 Pro Max is real or fake. First, I'm gonna show you the visuals. Don't mind the cameras here because they have just stickers on them, so don't mind them. They have like protective stickers in my case. But I have the original one, but directly from Apple, and this is glass here. Here, when you slide, you'll feel the Apple logo under your finger. And also, if the phone unibody is made of aluminum, so it is worth, for example, putting your phone in some cold environment and see if it's cold to the touch, because if it's made from plastic, it may really imitate that aluminum with plastic. I know it sounds weird, but yeah, that happens, and it will not be cold to the touch. But now let's talk about some things that we can check in the system, because they are actually more easier to verify. And now remember, if just like one or two things go wrong, there's a chance your phone is fake, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's fake at 100%, because of course, like, you're not an expert, so you don't need to know whether two things that you verified from 8 that I'm gonna show you whether they make your iPhone fake. But if there's multiple ones that are suspicious, then it's worth trying to get your iPhone to like an Apple store and asking them, or just going to Apple store and confirming with a different iPhone that there is available. See if like there are differences. And now the first part to see is the IMEI number. We can go to settings, we can go to general and go to about, then scroll down until you find available SIMs, and you'll have IMEI and IMEI 2. Now I have a box right here, the original box from iPhone, and I need to verify whether IMEI is the same as here and whether IMEI 2 is the same as here. But remember, it doesn't necessarily, if they are the same, it doesn't necessarily mean your iPhone is real, because they may have taken the real box from a real iPhone, put the fake iPhone in, and replaced the IMEI number on your iPhone, on your fake phone, even though the like IMEI is a unique number. They still can replace it. If they do it in a factory somewhere in a weird place, then yeah, they can. So now let's go to some other things. In our IMEI, let's copy either of our IMEI numbers. Then let's go to IMEI, IMEI.info, and find the website. Now I'm gonna enter my IMEI number here. You can see there's a problem because I need to delete those spaces here. So I'm gonna delete the space here and there, and then I'm gonna add last two digits. So the last two digits are 48 in my case. Let's check the IMEI. Okay, and now as we can see, it displays the correct iPhone 17 Pro Max. This is what I have. Hold on a second. Okay, you can see we have the iPhone here. It says it's released on 09/2025. It is correct. The operating system is iOS 26 or newer, and all the stuff is correct. But as I said, they might have replaced the IMEI on the phone. So let's see other things. It is worth creating a fake Apple account, because I wouldn't recommend signing in with your own Apple account onto a phone that you think may be fake, because that may make your Apple account exposed somewhere. So what I would recommend is going to account.apple.com, then clicking here at the arrow, create your Apple account, and actually creating a fake account with like fake details. Of course, your email has to be real, and your phone number has to be real. But besides that, yeah, just create it like that on the official Apple website to make sure. And then go to settings. Go to the very top. You can see I'm already signed in, but you should at the very top click on sign into Apple account, and then sign in. You may need to verify with an SMS code sent to your phone number. And then if you are able to log in to an account created on official Apple website, then it's great. But if you're not, then of course maybe there's just a problem with logging in, but it's a suspicious sign, especially if you go here and instead of Apple account there is Google account. That's really, really suspicious. Now another thing is general on your phone, about, we were there already. Make sure that the model name here is correct, because if it's incorrect, then like it has to be correct. Apple would never make a phone that with an incorrect model name, so it has to be correct there. Now let's do a Face ID test. If we go to settings and go to Face ID and passcode, I'm gonna enter my passcode because I already have it set up. I'm gonna set up Face ID. So let's click on it. Then get started, position my face within this frame and start rotating it slightly like that. You can see. Okay, now I have it set up. I'm gonna click on setup later for the mask because I don't really need that right now. Now I have Face ID set up. And Face ID on iPhones doesn't base on the camera. This is very important. When you cover the camera, it'll still unlock. So let's go to camera app first to see if we are able to cover the camera, just the camera. You can see we have like the whole dynamic island, but the left side of it is the sensors for Face ID and the right side is the camera. Now, first, I'm gonna try unlocking with the camera uncovered. You can see it works and it should work. Now I'm gonna unlock with everything covered at the top. You can see I need to enter the passcode because you can't scan my face. It's also important because some fake phones may act like they see your face, but they actually don't see anything. And now let's try unlocking with the camera covered only. And it's unlocked. So it means that I have the real Face ID sensor and that it still works without the camera. Also, it is the last thing is going to App Store. I'm gonna click on continue, allow, and let's go here to the search bar right here and search for an app that is iPhone exclusive. For example, it's gonna be Bear Markdown Notes. If that app is available and you can install it, either clicking on a cloud with a down arrow or on get. If you click on get, like here, for example, then you'll need to either enter your Apple account password to verify the download or double click on the side button and look at your phone to verify with Face ID. Now I'm gonna open the app and let's see if it works. It does, and it's an app that's Apple exclusive, which means it doesn't work on Android phones. So it also lets you verify whether your iPhone is real. And I hope that all these videos, all these tips made you sure whether you have the real or the fake iPhone. You also may want, if you find your iPhone still suspicious, you may want to go to an Apple store and ask the Apple worker to verify it. Or if you don't have an Apple store near, go into any other electronics store that sells iPhones and try comparing it with a different iPhone available. Try comparing the visuals, try comparing the dimensions, the system, how it works, if like going to settings looks the same on both, if going to App Store looks the same, if all the details, because it all comes down to details, if details are correct. And I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hi everybody and welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. In today's video I'm going to tell you how you can easily check the battery health in your iPhone 17 Pro Max and how to improve it. So actually there is no way to improve your battery health, but you can help your battery to less age. But how to check that? First, let's open settings and tap battery. Here, if you use your phone that much, you'll see here battery health. Tap that, and now, as you can see, we have maximum capacity 100%, cycle count 1. If you have your phone more than 1 day, more than 2 days actually, it should come up with that. It's because one cycle is from 100% to 0 battery usage, so that's why here we have cycle count. And here, as I can see, you have battery capacity 100%. That's how to check the battery health. But how to help the battery to less age? Go back, and here in the battery, scroll down and tap power mode. Here in power mode, enable the adaptive power. Here, when your battery usage is higher than usual, iPhone can extend your battery life by making performance adjustments such as lowering display brightness, allowing some activities to take longer or turning on low power mode at 20%. I do recommend to have this option enabled, and apart from that, here tap on charging. Tap optimize battery charging, which is when the charge limit is set to 100%, allow iPhone to wait to finish charging plus 80% until the time you need to use it. Here, I don't recommend to set the charge limit. It's because it's very long term. It will help your iPhone only in long term things, in long term usage. And if you, for example, want to extend your battery life up to 7 years from the 6 years, or 5 years to 6 years, that's only that 1 year extension. And to have this 1 year extension, you have to have the charge limit set to 80%. Yes, that's it, and you will have the optimized battery charging disabled here. Of course, you can set it to 90%, but the battery extension will be less seen. And yeah, so I don't really recommend to have the charge limit, because you can't see. Wait a moment. You can't see the difference at all, and the daily battery life will be decreased, because you are not charging your phone to 100%. You are charging your phone only to 80%, and you cut this 20% that might be important. Now we can go back, and here tap view all battery usage. Here, as you can see, we have battery usage by app, and here you have the highest usage on the application. Actually, I do record videos on this iPhone. I didn't use it yet, so that's why I do have only settings here. But to cut the battery usage and extend the battery life, don't use your games that much. Don't play games while you are plugged to your outlet. I do recommend to not play games at all on this phone, but I know that's impossible because I do play games too. So yeah, but here, for example, if you do have here some Instagram or something like that, tap on this application, and here, as you can see, you will do have details about this application. So if something is not that good for you, you can just open the apps here on the bottom of your settings, search for this application. For example, let it be YouTube, and here you can tap background app refresh and disable the background app refresh. And actually, that's it for this video. If you found it helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leave a like on this video. It's very important to us to have your feedback. And that's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye.
Hello, in this video I'm going to show you the home screen tricks on iPhone 17 Pro Max. Okay, we can begin with the customization of our apps and the colors. So to do it, to open up the menu, simply hold on an empty space on your home screen. Now click on the edit, and let's click on customize. In here we can select the default dark, clear or tinted theme. You can see how each mode looks like. But when we will go into the tinted, in here we have the best things. When we will select the first option, the iPhone will select the same palette of colors that it has on its back. That is really cool. The iPhone notes that it's gray. I can even show you that. Or even, I don't know, maybe it's blue. I don't know. But simply the iPhone knows which color it has of its back. And when you select on that icon, the iPhone will automatically select the same color for the icons. That is really cool. Cool feature. Same thing with the second icon, but that is about our case. If you want to use that feature, you need to use the dedicated iPhone case. In my case, I have the clear case. I'll show you, and that is why the iPhone has set the clear icons. So that's how we can adjust that. If you click on the third icon, you can manually simply select the color that you want. And when you click on the last icon, you can select the color based on your lock screen. Currently on my lock screen, I have a dark photo. It's like city in the midnight, so there's no much colors. But in here, when I'll select maybe this part of the screen, I'll release, you can see that the color has been set into some kind of a gray. So that's how this mode works. For now, I'll stick to the default. Also, we can select the app's size. When you click on that icon, you can make them bigger or go into the previous and default size. So simply you need to select which mode you want to use. Okay, again, let's hold. Click on the edit, and I'll show you the possibility to create a widgets. If you click on add widget, in here you have a list of apps of which you can create a widget. So for example, let's select and add a widget, for example, of our I don't know what actually. Maybe those talks. All right, now select its size. As you can see, we have up like 1, 2, 3, 6 possible sizes. I'll select, for example, that one. Click on add, and as you can see, it appeared on our home screen. You just need to remember that it requires some space to create a widget. Of course, you can place it anywhere that you want. Simply hold on it. And now let's go into the next page, for example, in here. Then release, and you can see that our widget has been created. You can also see this small bar on its edge, and we can also adjust its size manually, just like that. To save it, click on done. Okay, also we can create a stack of widgets. As you take a look, in my case, on the main page, I have the calendar right here, but when I'll slide to the upside, I'm switching between photos and the news. That is because I have the stack created. We can, of course, edit it or create it completely, or create completely a new one. Let's edit this one. Let's hold on it and let's click on edit stack. Now you can enable the smart rotate. That's the gesture that I was showing you. The sliding move to switch between the widgets, or we can turn off the widget suggestion. To add a new widget, click on the plus button on the top, and now select the widget that you want to add. But you need to remember that if you want to use, if you want to add another widget into the stack, it needs to have the same size. So for example, let's add the battery, click the add widget, let's click on done, and as you can see, it has been successfully added, and it's right in here. Really cool thing. Okay, as we hold and click on edit, I'm wondering there is something more that I want to show you. Yeah, we can unblur our wallpaper. Click on the edit, edit wallpaper, and you can unblur it if you want, just like that. If you click on the photo, you can add a new wallpaper from your gallery. So for example, let's select that. Okay, click on done to save. And okay, then select it once again, and as you can see, it has been successfully changed. Okay, for now I will blur it again. Okay, and now next thing, we can also customize our lock screen. I will show you that in that video with a pretty cool, in a pretty cool way. Of course, if you want, you can click again the edit button, and you can also edit the pages. For example, change their placement, just like that. Oh, that's an example how you can do it. Okay, now I'll show you cool things that we can do with our lock screen. So let's hold on it to launch the menu. Okay, let's select. I'll even delete those previous ones. Okay, and let's add a new one. Let's click the plus button. Let's click on the photos first, and I want to show you the 3D effect that we can set for our wallpaper. To do it, let me only adjust maybe the brightness a little. Okay, back into the photos. Let's select, for example, this photo. And in here, under my finger, you can see that we have this icon. When you click on that, now it will generate a spatial scene. Thanks to that, we will have a cool 3D effect of our lock screen. As you can see now, when I'm moving, we have this 3D effect of our of our lock screen. In my case, it looks really cool, and I highly recommend turning this feature on. But you need to remember that it drains more battery. Pretty cool effect. Similar thing we can do with our clock when the 3D mode is enabled. Click on your clock, make sure that you are using the basic font, and now when we will expand the clock, you can see that it's going behind those two characters. That's all because that they are in the front, and now that's also thanks to the 3D effect. So that's how we can adjust our clock, and in my opinion it looks really cool. Our clock is simply hidden a little bit behind those characters. To save, simply click on Add. Okay, click on Set as Wallpaper Pair, and now it will work. We can also add the photo shuffle, which is also a really cool thing. To do it, let's click on the plus. Let's click on the photo shuffle. I'll choose manually the photos. Let's add, for example, this photo as a lock screen, then maybe that one, and the last, let it be, I don't know what, actually, maybe that. Okay, now to save it, click this button. Okay, we can also, of course, enable the spatial scene for each photo. If you click on those three dots next to it, we can select the shuffle frequency, hourly, unlock, on tap, or daily. For now, I will select on tap. And now, you might not know that, for example, when on this lock screen, when we are in the photo shuffle mode, when we will change the size of the clock, for example, into the max, then we will change into this one and we'll make it smaller, and then we'll go into the last one and, for example, make it in the middle. And now when we will add it, add our new lock screen, and now when I will tap, you can see that each time that I'm changing the lock screen, also the size of our clock is changing. And it looks really cool in my opinion. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
Hi, welcome to HardReset.Info. Now I'm going to show you how to hide your number, how to hide your caller ID on iPhone 17 Pro Max. At the very beginning, we should open Settings application. Then, in Settings, we should scroll down, find here Apps, then scroll a bit down again, find here Phone app. Now scroll again, find here Show My Caller ID, and disable it. Now your caller ID, your phone number will be hidden and no one see it. Thanks for watching. Hope this video was helpful for you. Bye. See you.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got iPhone 17 Pro Max, and let me share with you how to use secret codes on this device. So let's start with opening the dialer and enter the code, which is *##06#. And as you can see by this code, you are provided with both the main numbers of this device. Another code, which is pretty similar to the previous one, is *##07#. And after entering this code, your device won't open anything automatically. You have to tap on this dial key. So let's simply tap on it. And here we've entered legal and regulatory information. So here you've got regulatory certifications, you've got more information about it. And what is important, you've got the, for example, exposure, you've got safety and handling, warranty, license, etc. Of course, you can enter this section using the settings, but still this is the fastest way I mean with the usage of the secret code. Oh no, not oh no. All right, another code which is quite important and quite useful is *pound 3001 pound 12345 pound asterisk, and after that let's tap on the dial key. And basically, if you will have your SIM card inserted, you will be able to check the information just like the phone number, bandwidth, basically it will open the dashboard. Here you can also check two really important indicators. The first one is connected with the signal quality, and it is called RSRQ, and the results here, I mean, if anything greater than -12 is showing here, then it means that it is good. If it is lower than -12, it is not really good at all. We've got also another indicator which is called RSRP, and it is connected with the signal strength, and anything greater than -90 is perfect in this case, and anything lower than -120 is bad, so be aware about that. Alright, so let me go back, and now I'd like to show you the codes which are carrier specific, and be aware because some might not work, and depending on your carrier. So the first one is *pound 21 pound, and tap on the dial key. Basically, then your device will ask your carrier whether there is any kind of call forwarding enabled, and then you will be able to check the information on the screen. So your device will basically show you everything. If you wish to remove, I mean turn off the call forwarding, you can enter the *pound 002 pound, and then again tap on the dial key. And thanks to this code, you will be able to simply turn off all of the call forwarding at once by dialing this number. Another code is *72, and after entering this code, you have to follow the number you want to forward the call to, which means that any kind of incoming call which intends to call to you, to reach to you, will be forwarded into the number which we will enter after this *72 code, which is quite a nice option in some cases. Another code which is also actually pretty similar to the previous one, because it will also forward the calls, is *pound 62 pound. However, in this option, and of course, after entering this code, sorry, I forgot to say that. After entering this code, you have to enter the number which you would like to use to forward the calls to, and basically this option will work if your phone is unreachable. So for example, if you do not have any kind of signal, then your device or actually your carrier will basically take the number which is calling you and forward it to this specific number which you've entered right here. And if you wish to turn off all of the forwarding, all you have to do is to enter pound 62 pound, and then tap on the dial key. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello everyone, welcome to the HardReset channel, and today I'm going to show you how to enable a display pulse smoothing to reduce eye strain on the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. So if you want to reduce eye strain to maybe make your iPhone experience more easier, what you can do is open up the settings of your iPhone, then scroll down to accessibility, and then select display and text size right here. And here we're going to scroll down and find display pulse smoothing, or PWM, and enable that option. And what this option does is it just changes some features of the iPhone that aren't really visible to the eye, but you'll feel them, and that helps you to reduce eye strain. So it maybe manages your brightness a little better and other stuff like that. and I recommend turning it on. So that's pretty much it. That's all you need to do. So thank you for watching. I hope this video helps you, and make sure to like and subscribe. Hello everyone, welcome to the HardReset channel, and today I'm going to show you how to enable adaptive power mode to extend the battery life automatically on the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. So on the iPhones, there's an option to enable adaptive power mode, which allows the iPhone to automatically adjust some options on your phone to adapt to the usage and help extend your battery life. And to enable that option, what you can do is open up the settings of your phone, go to battery, and then scroll down to power mode. And here we're going to enable adaptive power. And here, as you can see, it says when your battery usage is higher than usual, iPhone can extend your battery life by making performance adjustments, and so on and so forth. So now that it's enabled, your phone will take some actions to extend your battery life. And that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching. I hope this video helps you, and make sure to like and subscribe.
Hi guys, in this video I'll show you how to use standby mode on your iPhone 17 Pro and 17 Pro Max, and I'll share some of the best ways to set it up. So first, what is standby mode? Basically the feature that turns your iPhone into a smart display when it's charging and placed sideways. Instead of just showing a black screen, your iPhone can display widgets, photos, clocks, or even, I don't know, live activities. So it's super handy when your phone is on nightstand or desk. So, okay, let's set it up. So at the first, just open settings and here find standby. Is here. Okay, find a standby, and here you can toggle it on or off, so you can disable it if you don't like it, or enable it. Okay, and cool. And here we have some customization options. So, for example, as you can see, we can automatically turn display off. I want to have it always enabled, for example. Show preview on tab only. I don't like it, so I don't want to enable it. So now, when my smartphone, when my smartphone is turned in this way, horizontally, so this display is not enabling. But when I'm connecting my smartphone to the power supply and locating it in this way, it's turning to standby mode. And here I have my clock, my calendar, even actions, as you can see. Yeah, so yeah, that's how it works. You can even slide it to see all screens. But now I'm gonna show you how to set up it. Okay. So yeah, so here we have a display, yeah, and this all settings we have. It's all settings we have. We can. So unfortunately, we can't change the screens on the standby mode. We can use only presets that Apple makes. And I can give you one quick tip. If you don't want standby to light up at night, go into settings and enable night mode. So you can open display, and here you can enable after 20 seconds, for example, automatically, and enable night mode. Yeah, and standby displays with a red tint in low ambient lighting when it's night, so it will not affect your sleep duration or sleep quality in this way. So that's it, guys. Hope this video was helpful for you. See you. Bye.
Hello everyone, welcome to the HardReset channel, and today I'm going to show you how to limit the frame rate on the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. So the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max have 120 Hz, and if you want to limit the frame rate to, let's say, 60, you can do that by going to Settings, and then scrolling down to Accessibility, then select Motion in the Accessibility tab, and then scroll down to select Limit Frame Rate. And this limits the frame rate to 60 FPS. I don't know if it's visible on the camera, but the frame rate has gone down and it's pretty noticeable. But if you need that option, this is how you enable it. So thank you for watching. I hope this video helps you, and make sure to like and subscribe.